listening to Rogan Radio. This week's podcast is going to be very, very, very short, just for the mere fact of we had a very long and extremely long social hour.
Saw a tight 1 hour, half hour.
We had a great episode on the Facebook, which you can check out. And as with all the podcasts, it's going to be episode 25, the social hour. And we had this week. We have a full house in here. Where's Mark at?
Mark, stick your head around here.
We have Crystal.
Teresa, grab him, bring him in.
There's Mark Coffee. We have Crystal right next to me. She did my hair. She cut my hair.
Big hugs and
She cut
kisses.
my hair. We have Jimmy. We have Todd. We have Teresa. Raise your hand, Teresa. And we have Mark Coffee back there in the background. There's Mark Coffee finally making an appearance. He's going to be the lifeguard for the slip and slide that we have during the spring fling.
Yeah, and you got to wear those Hello Kitty panties, by the way.
Yeah, listen, if we can get Mark, listen, if we can squeeze you into those Hello Kitty things, man, listen, I'll put $1 in your pants. No doubt about that. Once again, we had a great time tonight. We not only did we, this is almost going to be like a recap podcast.
Yeah, because,
Becky Feathers Gimondo won the big tickets to the Duggar Dance, and that's going to be a great time. That is going to be an absolutely great time, the Duggar Dance.
And just to reiterate, listen, if you don't get your tickets ordered, go to Duggar Music and get them things ordered now because they only go fast.
Right.
There are only allowed so many people in that place.
Yeah, and
that's
if you
right.
don't get your tickets, you're going to be standing outside.
What's Duggar's number? 282. Daggone it! I keep forgetting
we need
that.
to write that thing down.
Now, if you're in the
I'll look at
Shinson
it
area, and if you want a haircut like mine, if you want a nice do, then go ahead and give Crystal a call, sitting right next to me, and she also has her nice little.
Whoa, hey, watch where your fingers are going.
Oh no,
there,
you
buddy.
don't have it on now. You'll see some Rogan Radio gear up there at the shop.
Yeah,
it's 592-6210. You know how I can remember that so easy?
You got it memorized?
Well, no. I think of 62810. So then 628 to 10. See what I mean? Evens.
No, that's
6210.
You want to shout out Duggar's number?
Obviously,
Duggar is 282
4129. 4129.
Listen, go ahead.
You know how I remember that 4129?
Because you're reading it.
Because we're just
682-4129.
Get your Duggar diggy.
And go ahead and like the Duggar Music on the Facebook. Just type in Duggar Music, DOUGGER, and you're going to be keeping up up to date with all that stuff. What's going to be really cool about that is that Duggar, towards like the last week leading up to this, and the big reunion dance, and basically once again, if you're kind of familiar with the Duggar Dance, and this is like a local thing for us. If you're listening in Japan or India or Switzerland or wherever our other followers are, you're not going to know what the hell we're talking about.
Or you could fly here.
Yeah.
You know what? You could fly here.
You know what? If you got a Rogan Radio T-shirt, we'll buy your ticket.
We're not going to do that.
If you're not from the local area and you come down to the Duggar Dance, they got to get something special.
Oh, listen.
Yeah.
Listen,
they got to come.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what.
You'll give them
I'll tell you what. If you're
how much money is he going to spend for the Duggar Dance?
I know, right?
Let me tell you something. I'm going to spend more than Duggar. If you're from out of the country and you're listening to this, not only will I find you a place to stay.
Okay, which probably be the
Best Western.
Best Western.
Or my car in the parking lot of the Gabriel Brothers right next to the Best Western.
Okay.
But I'll also give you $1,000. No, I'm not going to do that. You crazy? Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of
No
here.
way.
I'll find a foreign exchange student. We'll split that money.
Guess what?
Isn't that right?
Listen, you know what you get if you're from another country and you come to the Duggar Dance, you get your picture taken with us because you're a genius.
And
You're
a
a
T-shirt.
stud.
And a Rogan Radio.
And a Rogan Radio
Rogan Radio
T-shirt from
T-shirt. There you
KDS
go.
Permanent
Free
Sunshine.
haircut.
And you know what? Crystal's going to throw in a free haircut. How about that?
And a Rogan Radio sticker so you can
And
put
a
on your
sticker,
car
and a
over
decal,
in Germany
and
or
a strip,
wherever.
and I'll tell you what, that would be
a little mini
fantastic.
bike, wouldn't it? Like
Yeah.
little
Yeah,
mini bike.
And a strip dance in Hello Kitty panties with Mark Coffee wearing them.
There you go.
How about that? How about that?
Gosh, we're going to have people
Listen,
flying
that
here
is-
from all over.
Let me tell you something. That right there is a hell of a deal. Once again, 282. Listen, I need to write this down.
282-4129. 4129. Get your
4129.
reserve tickets for the Duggar Dance on May 7th.
282-4129. Go ahead and give Duggar a call because one thing you don't want to do is miss out on the party. We're going to have a hospitality room here. Rogan Radio is, and it's going to be a fantastic deal. But the only way you can do that is if you have a Rogan Radio T-shirt, and you can do that through KDS Permanent Science and more. And once again, want to thank Crystal for coming in
Thank
and
you,
cutting the hair.
Crystal.
Man, you make me look like $1 million. That is fantastic. How
I
about
did,
that?
didn't I?
Yeah.
Mama will
And it's hard to make
You
Chuck look
did
like
really
$1 million.
well. It's you did a really good job. I was looking
Thank
like
you.
it's been so long. It's
Like
been absolutely
Wolverine.
so long since I've actually Wolverine.
His
Thank
hair was
you
like
for trusting me.
Ah, booyah.
went from Wolverine to Bruce Wayne.
Bingy diggy ding, bingy diggy
Um,
ding.
I'm trying to think what else.
Hey, let's,
we
do,
wanna-
let's do a
Oh,
Elizabeth shout-out.
Elizabeth.
Since you
yeah.
keep
Oh, yeah.
forgetting.
So no, listen, Elizabeth. She's our. She's one of our correspondents. Actually, down in Tupelo, Mississippi. She went out to Colorado, and she sent us a little care package back.
All these
And,
little
yeah, she sent us a nice care package back when she
Nice
went out to
little,
Colorado.
nice
and what's
little
really cool is
coasters.
Thanks, Elizabeth.
Now,
signed coasters.
listen.
No,
the-
she did. She personally
handmade
autographed
They
each
are
one of them.
absolutely personally signed, and we have our own little written messages. Where's mine at?
Here's let's see which
Here's
one.
yours, Chuck.
Okay, this is mine.
I want to read mine too. Is
And
that
where's the
one mine?
Rogan Radio?
Yours.
The gray ones are.
This is the Rogan Radio one. Right?
Okay,
it's
the
Rogan
Rogan. I'll
Radio.
read a Rogan Radio first. She went out to see. Well, she was out in Colorado. It's pretty cool. But anyway, Elizabeth writes and each one of these are personally signed. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, I like that.
The first one says, Rogan Radio, I love you guys, and I love the cast. Keep up the good work, and please keep us laughing. The coaster came from the Miller Coors factory in Golden, Colorado. Cheers!
There you go.
Cheers.
Elizabeth. Now, what did she write? Now, what was really nice about it is she wrote each one of us little special messages.
Good.
So what was yours, Todd?
Mine says, Todd, thank you for the hours of entertainment. I love you. I wish I could be there with you, but unfortunately, I'm spoken for, and I notice that you're married. Please contact me if anything happens in your relationship with your current wife, because I'd like to be your new one.
Right. Okay. So what Jimmy, what does
That
yours
is
say?
not what she
Mine
said.
says, thanks for all the laughs on Rogan Radio. I really wish the show was just Todd and Jimmy, but hey, I still listen to it because you guys are on it. Elizabeth.
Okay, mine says, Chuck, I wrote Todd and Jimmy some really stupid shit to kind of make them feel important. They both are really retarded, and I'm really hoping they both kill themselves.
That is not what she wrote. Is that
I'm
what
reading
she
it right
wrote?
off the thing.
Mine is pretty.
man.
The ones we wrote are pretty. I mean, that's
Listen, I'm
believable.
I'm just writing
would
what.
think.
Listen, I know Elizabeth. Tell Jeremy that the lag in Destiny's not that bad, and he's just a big old pussy.
It's not the lag. It's just that he can't play. I
didn't-
haven't
she
played
didn't
with her
wait that.
yet. I've seen her on there, but I haven't played with
Well,
her
I
because
sure
I'm
hope
afraid
you
I'm going to
haven't
get my
played with
ass
her.
kicked.
I love the show. I am so glad you brought
Well, you
everyone
would,
to
'cause
the
you're
same
terrible.
place
I'm a 30 now.
so that we can all be entertained. Thank you so much for helping with my project. You're the best. Keep up the good work. Love you, Elizabeth.
Oh,
That's what she
whatever.
really
Thank
wrote.
you. Says, love you,
Yeah.
Elizabeth.
Hey,
we're
And
all
Allie,
30s
Allie,
now.
too. Huh?
Me, you, Ducko, and I know Christian is too. We're all 30s on Division now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Elizabeth was a 30 a long time.
Crystal,
sure
when's the
she
last time
probably
you plugged your PS4 in and played the Division?
She probably doesn't even have a PS4.
No, actually, I don't.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing.
Whatever.
It's just a bunch of nerds.
When was the last time you did, Chuck?
Play with my PS4?
Yeah.
Your PS4,
No, it's
not
been a
your
long time.
P.
It's been a
Long
long time,
time.
actually. It's been a long time,
Not your
actually.
P.
He's too busy trying to get famous on here.
We had a lot of I mean, listen, this is like we have a party going on in the studios right now, so the podcast is second thought, to be quite honest with you. We had great conversation, and we had a great time getting the haircut tonight. We have, what's this new thing that Jimmy wants to get the hell out of here for?
Oh, Fear the Walking Dead.
Yeah,
My
Todd watches
goodness
it
gracious.
too. Come on.
Listen,
Everybody
man.
watches that shit, man. That's good
You're
stuff.
Let me
like
tell
the
you
only
something.
dude. You sit here and I don't know what you do, but we watch.
Here's all I
Walking Dead.
now
Yeah.
this is all I can tell you is that let's see. Friday we went to go see Bradshaw up at the Smith Saloon. Yesterday we went up to Bunner's Ridge and saw Dave Daughtery up at the Sagebrush. Jimmy was absent from both because he was quote
Because I
unquote
was
sick. Boo-hoo. But he sounds pretty good right now. Last Sunday, Todd was talking about not coming down because he was sick. Hence, I got sick, and then Jimmy's blaming his illness on Todd.
Yeah, both of you are blaming your.
good.
I never
Well,
got
if
in
you
that
had it
sick.
first,
I
you
did have it
transmitted
first.
it.
I know I did.
You probably were like on all these mics, and then we're talking, and
I licked them all.
see.
Licked your keyboards. Licked your doorknobs.
I know.
Listen,
know.
we-
Licked your
we-
refrigerator
I have
handle.
no
Let me tell you
doubt.
something. We
Now,
only-
I know it was you because I know Chuck would not lick things that people were touching, and and I
That's
know
right.
you would lick this stuff. So I know.
The funny thing is, the surveillance cameras in the studio caught Todd licking 5 microphones. The funny thing is, we only have 4. You can check that out on YouTube, Rogan Radio, youtube.com/Rogan Radio. I don't know.
Yeah.
Why is it so hot in here, bro?
Because we have a house full of people, and we have to go entertain.
Is that fan on?
That
Yeah,
fan
fan's
is
actually
on.
on. Wow, it's never hot in here. You need to crank the AC up a little bit, buddy. Check. Open that window.
It would be a nice night to do that, actually.
Yeah. The window open would be nice.
I'm absolutely blank. I'm spent. All I did was make videos today.
But listen, we've had a busy week.
We've had
Between work and David Daughtery and Bradley Shaw.
and worrying about Crystal coming down
Crystal.
and making her feel at home, and Teresa and Mark back in the back, and
I don't know what they're doing back there.
Damn bed, you two! Crying out loud! Jesus Christmas!
Oh, see,
Yeah, there you go. That's what I mean. You know what? Yeah, nothing.
Nothing. We didn't say anything. I didn't say anything.
It's funny how you can get your clothes on that fast, though.
She's a little embarrassed, I think.
You can't embarrass Teresa. That's one thing I do know. But anyway, we need a mystery word. We're going to call this thing a show, man.
Well, Crystal's going to be our mystery word giver for the night.
What you need to do, Crystal, here's what you need to do. You need to think of one word. One word. And while you're thinking of this, once again, we want to thank Bradley Shaw. We want to thank David Daughtery.
That's right.
And we want to remind that we had 6 winners tonight for the Rogan Radio decals that
Absolutely,
we
we did,
watched
yeah.
on the Facebook Social Hour. Becky Feathers Jamondo, she won a pair of tickets to go see, or to I keep saying go see. It's like it's a concert thing, right?
Yeah.
She actually won tickets to go and join us at the Duggar Reunion Dance, which is going to be pretty kick-ass. We're all going to be there. That's May 7th up at the Best Western in Bridgeport. And once again, 282-4129.
Yeah, you
Get
wrote
your
that down.
advance tickets now.
Good job.
Because what's going to happen, there's only so many people that they can actually fit in the hall that he's rented out. And if you don't get one of those tickets, you're screwed. You're out of luck.
Yeah, and if you pre-order, it's $10. If you show up at the door, if they got tickets left, they're $15. So you're going to save $5 if you pre-order.
Absolutely.
So go ahead and do that.
Absolutely.
You got yours, Crystal.
And Crystal won
Good.
last week, just so happens. And if you want a really nice haircut, and as you can prove, because I'm looking right here, I'm looking in the camera right now, 592-6210. I have that in my memory banks.
We know it wasn't because you were calling to get a haircut.
Did you see the look he did there?
Yeah.
Let's go beat his ass.
Yeah. He's got
See
a
that?
gun. He has a
That's
gun.
okay. Take the gun out of his pants. Why is it?
Oh!
Leave
Well,
that to you, Chuck.
you just reach on in there and grab that thing, Chuck.
No thanks, Chuck.
I got all choked up there. Anyway.
It's not the 5th microphone.
Anyhow, let's get back to. I'm not sure why the stress packer's on the Enterprise, but so be it.
That's where Jimmy put it. You sound like
Look
a
at that
chasing
thing.
cat.
there.
That thing looks like it's been boarded.
We're hauling this thing back to Starfleet. We got it bounced just right. If you can hit right between where the balls separate.
Captain, there's something on our ship.
As you can tell, we all have some kind of a
We
disease
got some
going on.
crud that Todd gave us. From
All right. Anyway,
welcome. You're
what you
welcome.
need to do right now, Crystal? Have you thought of your word?
Yes.
Okay. Talk really
into it.
loud. into
Right where
that
Chuck's got
microphone.
his face. Stick to
Scissors.
Okay, there you go.
Scissors.
The magic word, the mystery word for this week is scissors. Scissors. Just text us that word, the mystery word, scissors, to 681-222-ROGN. That's 681-222-7646, and you will win yourself a Rogan Radio decal. Piece of
There
cake.
it goes.
What was the word for last week? Do you remember? Who gave that?
Zombie.
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 It was Cindy.
Okay. Gotcha. Oh, who won it?
Son of a bitch. We didn't pick a winner.
No, we
He
did.
was hoping you wouldn't say that.
Well, you said Cindy, and I'm like, oh, Cindy's the one that gave the word. Who?
No,
We'll have to bring up.
we'll announce that. We'll announce that winner with the winner of this week next week.
Yeah, we'll have 2 winners next week because we're just a little
is
unprepared.
too busy making videos and not checking the line, probably.
We
That's
had
okay.
I responded to every single one of them. The problem was though is that I totally had so many. I had so much. I've been so what's the word I'm looking for? Overwhelmed with this weekend, along with being sick and my dog ran away and I lost my job and the railroad tracks and I had to go get some hobo beans and I actually was forced to eat macaroni and cheese and it was just a sad situation.
Poor baby.
Mom got out of jail and all kinds of crazy shit like that.
Yeah.
That's okay, buddy. We'll let you. We'll give you a pass this time. I'm sure the people will give you a pass.
Anyway, this has been a very short episode of Rogan Radio. That's because we have a very long episode of the social hour that you've probably heard listened to right before this, and we really do appreciate that. Next week, we really don't know what's going to happen. As in the next week, we don't know what's going to happen.
We
because,
don't have anything coming up, really, do we?
well, we have on
got,
Friday. We have the Ellis Drive-In.
Yeah, we'll be out there.
The 15th. Maybe at the Sagebrush. I might be out of town. And then the next week, I know I'm going to be in Delaware.
So you might be out of town next weekend.
2 weekends in a
and
row.
the weekend after.
So you guys, you might have to be doing this by yourself. You might have to be doing this by yourself.
Be a good show.
It'll be a great show. Think of the
Listen,
numbers we're gonna get for that.
That's what I mean. That's why we brought Crystal and Teresa
We'll
and
have
Mark
to invite
down.
some people over.
That's what I'm
we're
saying.
gonna have a party, man.
Listen, just
We
don't
can
get,
have a roving camera where we could like go around the house and film what people are doing in his house.
yeah.
just don't look in.
We
Just
can
don't
go through
see?
his drawers.
Listen, you can go through my drawers right
room?
now, man.
Each
I'm in
different
for
room.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
That
Oh
would be
my
We're
cool.
gonna. There's enough people are gonna learn a lot about Chuck.
That's gonna be
I better hide the keys then.
I know where the keys are.
that would be great.
All right. Hey, until next week, once again, we want to thank you for listening. Thanks again to all the listeners of the Social Hour who won Rogan Radio decals. Sorry to the winner this week. Listen to the podcast that didn't win a decal because we didn't remember to
They
pick
will.
a name.
We'll bring up the names.
We either forget the name, we either forget to throw out a word, or we actually forget to
Look
you
them
know,
up.
Look them up.
Well,
We'll fix
it'll be
that,
two
though.
next week. We'll fix it.
And Becky Feathers Jumondo, she won a pair of tickets to go see. Damn it, the hell! I tell you what, I swear to God, if I say that one more time, I'm gonna cut the tongue
See?
right out of my mouth,
See,
and I'm gonna
see?
do it live.
Crystal's here. She can cut it out.
Yeah.
She
With
cuts her
her
hair.
scissors? Scissors.
The word.
See
is
how we
scissor.
did that? She'll use her scissors.
Listen, we need to get. I was talking to Mark. We're going to get Duggar in that razor, and we're going to take him up there, up on
Really?
the hill somewhere.
Man.
Cool.
That guy will love that action.
All right.
Pretty good. Anyway, until next week, thanks for listening. Once again, if you have any voicemails or texts you want to send us, 681-222-7646. The mystery word this week is scissors. We'll have 2 winners for those decals for the mystery word. Last week's mystery word was actually zombie. We'll pick that out, and we'll let you know we're not cheapskates like that. We're just forgetful bastards.
Yes, you are.
All right. Until next week, listen. Thanks for listening to Rogan Radio.